Hello everyone. I've already discussed the old gods and the new and who their champions will be in the Great War. In this video, I'll talk about the Lord of Light, aka the Red God or Roller, and who his champion will be in this war. I'll also post the top 10 loved characters video and the God of Many Faces video soon. Make sure to subscribe this channel and also click on the bell next to it so that you won't miss it. The Lord of Light is a foreign faith from Essos. In Westeros, Roller didn't have many followers in the beginning, but slowly it has gained support in recent times. He also seems to be a cruel god who wants to be worshipped alone and demands sacrifices. Roller's symbol is a fiery heart. He is the most powerful god we have seen in this series, or at least he is the one who is willing to help his followers the most. He sends his chosen one visions, he gives them powers to control the fire, and he also resurrects people. His followers believe in only two gods, the Lord of Light, who is the god of light, heat and life, and the Great Other, aka the Lord of Darkness, who is the god of ice and death. There are no gods but Roller and the Other, whose name may not be said. Moqorro has said to Victarion Greyjoy in the books. They also believe that these gods are locked in an eternal struggle over the fate of the world, and according to the prophecies from the books of Ashai, this struggle will only end when Azor Ahai will return with Lightbringer and will raise dragons from the stone. I'll read the prophecy from the books. There will come a day after a long summer when the stars bleed and the cold breath of darkness falls heavy on the world. In this dread hour, a warrior shall draw from the fire a burning sword, and that sword shall be Lightbringer, the red sword of heroes. And he who clasps it shall be Azor Ahai come again, and the darkness shall flee before him. It's obvious that whoever is Azor Ahai Reborn will be the champion of the Lord of Light. So who is Azor Ahai Reborn? I think there are only two people who fulfill this prophecy. Can you guess who they are? Yes, the last two people of the Targaryen bloodline, that is, Jon and Daenerys. If you have watched my Who is the Prince That Was Promised video, you already know my opinion on who is Azor Ahai and who is the prince that was promised. I had made a chart where I compared the two prophecies and came to that conclusion based on who fulfills which prophecy more. I'll discuss both possible champions here. Let's discuss Daenerys first. I know a lot of people think that Daenerys is Azor Ahai, that she was reborn at Khal Drogo's funeral pyre, and that Drogon is Lightbringer. She has also raised dragons from the stone. Magic started fading from the world when the dragons died, and it started coming back when Dany's dragons were reborn in this world. Because of Dany, the magic is stronger than ever. I know dragons will be of great help during the Great War, but Roller has only sent the High Priestess Kinvara to Dany in the show, and the High Priest Benerro has sent Moqorro to help Dany in the books. But Moqorro aborts a ship, knowing it will not reach his destination, but instead it leaves him to Victarion Greyjoy. He has seen Euron's brother Victarion Greyjoy in his fires. He told Victarion, "The Lord of Light has shown me your worth, Lord Captain. Every night in my fires, I glimpse the glory that awaits you." Moqorro has also seen in his visions a tall and twisted thing with one black eye and 10 long arms sailing on a sea of blood, which means he has seen Euron Greyjoy in his visions. He also shows Victarion in the fires that Daenerys is alive when the captains of the captured ships tells him that Daenerys is dead. Maybe helping Victarion will help Daenerys somehow, but other than that, Roller hasn't directly helped Daenerys yet. Let's move on to Jon Snow now. I think Jon is really Azor Ahai. One of the main reasons why I believe this is because of Melisandre's vision from the books. I pray for a glimpse of Azor Ahai, and Roller shows me only snow. Even though she wants to see Stannis in the vision, she keeps seeing Jon's face, and she keeps hearing his name whispered in the fires. Melisandre might be terrible at interpreting her visions, but her visions always come true. Melisandre really believed that Stannis is Azor Ahai. This shows us that R'hllor is not above lying or manipulating his followers to get what he wants. I also think R'hllor is reaching out to his followers or priests, giving them visions or orders to help Azor Ahai. We know that R'hllor has reached out to two priests whose actions indirectly affected Jon. The first one is Melisandre. He sent Melisandre from Asshai to Dragonstone first. I think R'hllor sent her to Stannis on purpose. Melisandre going to Dragonstone indirectly saved Jon's life. If she hadn't gone to Stannis, the Night's Watch would have fallen during the battle with the wildlings. And if Melisandre wasn't at the wall, Jon would have stayed dead. They needed an army to defeat the wildlings. You might be thinking, why didn't Melisandre go straight to Jon? Just think about it. If Melisandre had gone directly to Jon and told him that he was Azor Ahai, would Jon have listened to her? And even if Melisandre had insisted and stayed at Castle Black after that, could she have helped defeat the wildlings alone? I don't think so. If Melisandre hadn't gone to Dragonstone, they wouldn't have gotten the army to help the Night's Watch in time. And later, when Jon died, R'hllor brought Jon back with the help of Melisandre. There has to be a reason for that, right? Jon is really important in this war. People would have doubted earlier that Jon is Azor Ahai, but after his resurrection, no one will doubt it. I wonder what will happen once he fulfills the prophecy and defeats the Night King. Would he go on living, or would he drop dead? Or will he die saving everyone? What do you think? The second priest is Thoros. Thoros of Myr was sent to King's Landing to convert the fire-obsessed Aerys Targaryen, but Thoros failed to convert the Mad King. His own faith wasn't strong enough at that time, and when Ned sent Thoros with Beric to hunt down the mountain, and the mountain killed Beric, Thoros performed the ritual of the last kiss, which resurrected Beric Dondarrion. Thoros' faith was restored after that. He could also see visions in the fire and burn a sword with magic alone. Beric hasn't affected Jon yet, but we know that Beric, Thoros, and the Brotherhood are headed north now. Who knows? Instead of giving the last kiss and dying for Lady Stoneheart, Beric may give Jon the last kiss, or maybe die saving Jon. What do you think? Can you think of anyone else whose actions indirectly helped Jon? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, it's time for the comment shoutout now. Today's comment shoutout goes to Free Greek North, who said, "A dream of spring maybe is Jon and Dany's living child, the reincarnation of her first son Rhaego. Only death can pay for a new life. Only a mother can sacrifice her life for her child. History and life, they are things which always keep repeating themselves in a cycle without beginning and without end." I completely agree with you, Free Greek. It's definitely possible that the Dream of Springs, that is, the last book in a Song of Ice and Fire series, does represent new beginnings. I agree that Daenerys will give birth to a child, but I don't think it's necessary that Dany will die in childbirth. At least, I hope that if she has to die, she will at least go down fighting the others. And I'm scared for the Dream of Springs too, because I know many of my favorite characters will die in it. So, what do you think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below, share the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.